and welcome. I am the Count, and I am here to review a movie. Today, we're going to be talking about the critically interesting movie, Morbius. Obviously, they get a vampire to do this. I don't know why, but Matt asked me to come here to do a review, and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen you in a while. We'll get to chat, hang out, and I get the film. And I get to be in the video again. I haven't done this in a while, so I am ready to go. So, let's talk about Morbius. And I have new hat, looking good, ready to go. So, the movie Morbius is about the Marvel character Morbius from the Marvel comics. He was introduced in the Spider-Man comics, and they eventually were like, so we were like, yeah, let's give him a movie. And he's played by Jared Leto. This is a movie that a lot of people do not like, and I would say personally, it's not a good movie, but I don't hate it as much as anybody else does. I actually kind of, a little bit enjoyed it, or like, I actually didn't hate it. So let's go into it. The movie, I'll go to my thoughts on it. I liked it in the sense of, I don't hate the movie like anybody else, or thinks the movie's bad or anything like that. I enjoyed it somewhat. I wasn't bored, and I didn't think it was so bad it was like any terrible. I've seen movies worse than this. This is going to get a low rating. Not a good movie, but it's not going to be as low as a lot of people might think. So, let's jump into it in general. Let's jump into the review. I'm going to talk about it. Like I said, I don't hate the movie, but I wouldn't say I love it or think it's the best movie ever. It's not. But, let's go into the review, and then once we get to my rating, I'll give you more of a line of what it is. But let's go into what this movie about. Obviously, about Morbius, a guy, he's a doctor or something, but he is sick. He has a disease. Him and this other guy he knows is a friend of his. They have the disease or thing, a really bad thing was probably going to kill him, and they're going to try to fix them, and he goes and tries this thing with these bats and stuff, and obviously mixes with blood and stuff, and then he gets transformed into this thing, what is called a vampire, and that's not exactly, I think, how it goes in the comics, but he becomes a vampire, and then he goes off on a killing, and he first turns on like a bow or something, and he goes to the killing spree and turns people. I think that's some other stuff, but yeah, with the killing spree, kill people. He's one assistant, he tries to help her, and then the other guy who is played by, I can't remember the actor's name, but he was, I believe, one of the Doctor Who's? Was he one of the Doctor Who's or something? I don't know. I want to say he was one of the doctors. But he is, and if I'm wrong, sorry about that. For some reason, every time I see him, I think he is. I don't know why. Maybe he was. I'm not a big Doctor Who guy, but I feel like I remember him being one of the Doctor Who's at some point. But, if I'm wrong, sorry about that. But, the other guy is his buddy. He tries to eventually gets turned, finds out about what's going on, and he, obviously, okay, we're going to show you right now. Spoiler territory, I just shout about it. Should give warning for spoilers. So, the other guy find out that he's a vampire, and then he turns into one. And he's like, no, Morbius is like, no, this is a curse. You can't do this. This is not good. You shouldn't want to do this. And And they also have a guy who was helping them from when they were kids, because they were in like a monastery. It was a place where they like were kids stuff. They were kids and stuff, and they had people helping them and looking out for them. And this guy who's been watching his friend and stuff, like, oh, he eventually dies, because obviously the other guy, the friend of Morbius, kills him because he becomes a vampire, and he takes the girl, and he has to fight him. There's also some cops and stuff who are there, who are trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know, Morbius eventually does. I believe he escapes at the end, or saves the day, or whatever, but stops the bad guy, and I think saves the girl. Wait, the girl dies at the end. She does die, but we get a glimpse, and she becomes a vampire. I'm like, oh, she's a vampire now. So we have a plan for sequels. What movie is sequels? I don't know, because this movie is not, like I said, not the greatest, and a lot of people didn't like it, but it was still an interesting movie. I'm trying to think of taking up points in the movie. I want to try to make this kind of on the good side. The last thing I want to talk about is the end credits scene. This movie is tied into, also there is a Spider-Man in this universe, we don't see him, but there is like a poster, we see this like, big poster, it's a Spider-Man on it, so there is that in the Daily Bugle. So Spider-Man's in this universe, don't know which one, because I think it's the one like costume from that game, the Spider-Man game, but it's also based on the Raimi shit. It's just weird, but there is that. So Spider-Man is probably in this universe, but we didn't see him in the movie. But the end credits scene, or if you have this, the end credits scene before, we get a certain character you might know as the Vulture from Spider-Man No Way Home. What's the movie? Vulture from Homecoming. Remember Homecoming? The Vulture, played by an actor, I can't remember his name. He is in this movie. You're probably thinking, how is he in this movie since Spider-Man Homecoming, how he loves Spider-Man No Way Home. At the end of that one, the multiverse thing gets thrown into chaos and people from different universes go different places. Venom, from the Venom movies with Tom Hardy, gets thrown into the main Marvel universe and learns about all the shit. And then in this movie, Spider-Man and Morbius, Vulture comes to each universe and they kind of team up and have a thing going at the end. It's like, oh shit. And eventually Vulture probably goes home after the whole Spider-Verse thing, but yeah. Nice little cameo, nice little thing tying, making something like, we're gonna tie all the Spider-Man movies together, so technically they're all connected. So yeah, nice, fun little reference at the end. But that's it. Let us get on to the rating of this movie. Like I said, is this really that bad? It's bad. I don't hate it or I didn't dislike it. I didn't want like, oh, this movie, I'm glad I didn't see it. No, I actually I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's anything special, but it's like, it was good. Not good, but like, it wasn't bad. Nothing made me go like, this was shit. Compared to other people, I actually was like, did a little bit. Like I said, I'm not my favorite superhero movie, but it wasn't like the worst. I think the ones I've seen that I dislike more than this one, so that's kind of, and it could be I am in the majority of people who kind of like this. Well, like I said, I don't love it, but it's not complete shit. If that makes any sense. It's not a good movie, but it's not complete shit. I don't think I actually kind of liked it. Like I said, so what am I rating this boy? And I think we're going to go just 5. So go 5. Like I said, not my favorite superhero movie ever. Not the best superhero movie ever. Compared to like The Dark Knight or other ones. Many of the most of the more MCU ones. It's not that great. But it is, I think it's, I don't know. I liked a lot of the effects. With some chipping around with like that purple stuff. I don't know what. I kind of liked it. Would you watch it again at some point? Yeah, I'd watch it again. It wouldn't be one I'm like, it's so bad I couldn't watch it again. Or it's boring. Actually, I thought it was okay. So yeah, that's my opinion. It's a 5. Still 5 though. It's not like, okay, it's had problems. There's lots of things I can see why people don't like it stuff. But I don't think it's the worst movie ever. Also, you probably think I was going to give a lower score than that. Not. Because I have seen worse. Because this movie's like food fight. Birdemic, I've seen some more shit. So if you think this is worse than those, you have nothing coming. Those movies are shit. Or Rhapsody Greek Kids. Man, I haven't covered that yet. He might be soon. But there's worse movies out there. So it's not like the worst movie out there, but it is interesting. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. You guys can always stay up. I can see you in the next video, guys. Also, let's talk about it in the comments, because I feel like we're gonna get some comments about this. Like I said, I don't think it's a good movie, but I don't think it's as bad as everybody says. I didn't hate it. I didn't like go into it and watch. I went and watched it. I wasn't bored, entertained. So that's what a movie should do, entertain. It didn't bore me. And I was like, oh, this is so boring. That's, I think the worst thing for a movie or any show can do is bore you. Because if it's boring, it's like, why do you want to watch it? So when you guys watch, like I said, let's talk about the comment down below. You guys can always stay up and see you next video, guys. And bye. Oh, he's done. That's to be here, right?
Done with the review yet, Cal? How'd it go?
It went fine. No problem whatsoever.
I know you have to get back to your ward and check in with Saver and stuff soon, but I wanted to know, because we haven't seen each other in a while, do you want to come? I'm gonna get some food and stuff. Do you want to come with? Hang out a little bit before you have to go?
Sure. Give me a couple minutes, and then we can go.
Okay, cool. That's right there. I need to ask him something before we go, but I'll be right here.
Okay, just a second.
Come and get me, and then we can go get some food. Oh, that voice. Oh, I'm not used to doing that. That voice. Oh yeah, I'm not getting used to that voice. Okay. You read me? Yep. Doesn't know. Yep. Nope. Told him it was a new hat. Yep. Doesn't know. Doesn't know I'm not the cow. No. Doesn't know we got him. No. Doesn't know. He's making sure he's not dead, right? Him or any else is dead, then this ship is sailing fast. He's good? Yeah. You still torture him, right? A little? Yeah. Okay. The plan's going good. There's no thing. I gotta get going. He is expecting me. Gonna eat some food. He wants to spend some time with his friend before, you know. I'm not here that often, so I gotta keep up the facade. So yeah, yep. Not going as scheduled. Yep. See ya. Yep. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, plan's going according to plan. Met the inspector thing. Hey Cal, you done yet? Come on, let's go.
Coming. I'll be right there. Coming to Right there. I'm coming. 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 Coming.